Entering the enemy's bases is the key to defeating them.
Understood. I will never be able to develop the new weapons in time. Not at this rate. We need more ore. It seems the Wei army has mined the area for all the mineral resources and is storing them in the castle. We will have to seize them.
Okay, I have to collect as much timber as I can. Perhaps if I carry a lot of heavy wood, I'll build more muscle.
My mission is to gather timber for the plank bridge. I'll have to try all the bases along the mountain line.
Hey, who are you? This is our house. Get out of here!
Bandits are living here. This is a shoe base. I cannot allow such disrespect. The materials are still intact. I should be able to collect all of them.
What are you doing in our castle? Not here to try to take it, are you?
No squatting in our base! Give it back! At once! the timber we needed, right? I'm glad I was able to get it back. That should take care of the timber we need. I hope we can build a strong, sturdy bridge.
I am relieved that we managed to win this one.
It's good to see. There are some people out there who can really fight.
The letter to be delivered to Master Gongsung Yuan. I believe that it urges him to break away from Wei and join our cause. I hear that tea is highly prized in Liaodong. Master Gongsung Yuan may be moved to action if we include some with the letter.
This area's famous for its tea leaves. They're supposed to be top quality, you know.
The letter to be delivered.
The tea here is the best. Please, take some with you.
Master Gongsung Yuan is sure to be impressed with this. I am sure we will receive the answer we desire now.
I'm glad everything turned out well.
You are a truly amazing warrior!
let us review how things are going so far. The construction of the plank bridge seems to be proceeding well. This should allow us to move safely even along the steep cliffside. Our plan to agitate Gongsun Yuan has worked nicely. This should serve to split the Wei forces. Thanks to the fine work of all of you, preparations for our northern campaign are complete. We are ready to begin. Thanks to all of you, our preparations are now complete. We can now carry out the northern campaign.
Zhuge Liang, you know, there will be no going back now.
That's right. All we can do is continue along the path we have chosen and conquer Wei. For the sake of the grand ambition of Master Liu Bei, and for those who have sacrificed their lives for that cause, we must claim victory and build a land of virtue and benevolence.
My lord, may I ask you a question? In preparation for the northern campaign, we've not only addressed all domestic concerns, but we've even made contact with Gongsun Yuan in Liaodong. I must say that our movements have been far from subtle. Wei is almost certain to realize we are up to something. Why have you elected to pursue an approach which will draw the enemy's attention?
When we took Hanzhong from Wei, we made use of the element of surprise. Since then, however, Wei has constantly had one eye on movements here in Shu. In which case, there is no point in trying to obfuscate. It is better that we make sure our preparations are perfect instead. I simply decided that it would be more effective to eliminate any potential for failure and ensure the highest possibility of success.
My lord, if you will please forgive my impertinence. You've always prepared immaculately for every undertaking, but recently it seems to me that your preparations are perhaps excessively cautious. I fear that kind of boldness you once showed when you jumped into the fray against Wu at Shibi has been lost.
The Wei commander is Sima Yi. He is the kind of man against whom no battle will go smoothly. We were able to claim victory during the invasion on 5 fronts because he did not yet have complete control over his army at the time. However, things have changed now. It is imperative that we prepare thoroughly and leave nothing to chance.
I cannot help but feel that there's something that you're not telling me. I am your wife, my lord. I can sense these things. My lord, you're not...
You are an intelligent woman, Yue Ying. I believe you understand my true intent. But I would prefer that we end this conversation here. I do not want my personal matters to affect the land in any way. Please. And that is all that I, Zhuge Liang, desired to say before advancing our campaign north.
Master Zhao Yun.
Forgive me. Master Zhuge Liang's words made me remember days long past.
That's right. You, Father, and everyone fought together. Long before I was even aware of anything that was going on.
That's incredible! You wandered, and you fought, As a result, you were able to establish Shu.
Liu Bei! I, Liu Bei, will your dream fulfill!
I would like to thank each and every one of you. I also would like to fulfill my father's dream. However, is there no path that does not involve fighting?
But if there is an enemy, shouldn't we defeat them?
The chaos has lasted too long. Let us end it once and for all. Let us defeat Cao Wei!
Defeat Cao Wei!
I do understand how you all feel. I pray for your success in this battle.
Master Liu Bei, we are on our way. The first wave of troops led by Ma Su appears to be proceeding smoothly. It is time for us to go forward in support of them. This is a two-wave attack. It will allow us to strike with greater force and consistency and overcome the Wei army.
I bring news. Master Ma Su's unit has been surrounded by the enemy at Jiting. He is requesting assistance at once. Furthermore, the fact that the first wave has been stalled has given the enemy the advantage, and our units are struggling across the battlefield.
No, I did not anticipate that we would encounter such trouble at Jiting. I gave Ma Su detailed instructions and told his deputy, Wang Ping, to be sure to secure the key roads in and out of Jiting.
The thing is, my lord, Master Ma Su disobeyed your orders and rejected Master Wang Ping's admonishment, and set up camp on our mountaintop near Jiting.
Ah, atop a mountain, one's supply lines can so easily be severed. Ma Su, did you overestimate your own ability? If we cannot protect Jiting, then the northern campaign is a failure. Our forces, though, are still fighting bravely. We must go to the aid of the first wave. We must also ensure that Sima Yi is repelled and the enemy's momentum blunted. You must rescue as many of our men as possible. I am counting on you. Mas, understood. To be struggling. We need to regroup as soon as we are able. In order to do so, we need to take down Tianshui, where Sima Yi is stationed. We must push back the Wei forces and rescue our allies. But I must admit, the enemy formation is truly magnificent. I wonder who could be commanding their forces.
Normally, I would have mobilized more troops. However, our numbers are reduced due to the trouble caused by Gongsun Yuan of Liaodong.
All units appear to be in place. This will allow us to engage the Shu forces.
That's an impressive formation. If I leave everything to Jian Wei, I should be able to just take things easy.
Report! We know who leads the forces. It's Jian Wei.
Jian Wei. He would make an invaluable addition to our army. Send out the order that he has to be captured. After that, I hope that he will be amenable to our request to defect.
Capturing that base will weaken the enemy greatly. All units march!
What do you hope to accomplish alone? If you leave now, I'm willing to look the other way.
The Shu forces must be tired after such a long journey. Let us give them the gift of eternal slumber. You ignorant peasant! Have you come to offer me your head? How could my vast intellect have failed me? Curse you, Zhuge Liang!
strong. It appears we have managed to avoid total catastrophe. However, injuries are still significant. Continuing the northern campaign in this state would be foolish in the extreme.
As you can see, my father has taught me well.
It's good to see there are some people out there who can really fight.
Thanks to the efforts of all of you, we have managed to repel Sima Yi and stifle Wei's momentum. However, we have also sustained significant damage. It will be impossible to proceed any further. We will retreat to Chengdu. I will consider how best to deal with Ma Su.
My lord, I have brought with me an enemy officer that we captured.
You must be the man, Jian Wei. You exhibited a remarkable understanding of strategy. The placement of your men was flawless.
Kill me now! I will never bend to your will.
Even in defeat, your loyalty to Wei is unbending. That is most admirable. But the Wei army abandoned you to your fate, even after you fought so bravely to keep Tianshui safe. Is there really any merit in remaining loyal to such people? I will decide what to do with you after we return to Chengdu. But I can promise you that you will be treated fairly. In fact, I have a proposition that I would like to make to you. I will come right to the point. Jian Wei, I would like you to help me devise my strategies going forward.
You want me to act as your lieutenant? I fought against you not long ago, and have only just surrendered to the Shu forces. It is not appropriate for me to accept such an important role.
I do not wish to discriminate based on years of service. I am asking you to help me, because I believe you are a man of rare intellect.
It is a singular honor to receive such praise from a man revered as the Sleeping Dragon and praised as the greatest mind of our age. But are you not concerned that I might betray you and return to Wei?
As long as I still have a brush and some ink, I could make sure that such aspersions are cast upon you as to make it impossible for you to work with Wei again. But I do not want to do any such thing. It is my desire that you will give your heart and soul to the cause of Shu. Will you work with me to create a land of virtue?
I have been moved by your passion and noble ambition. From today on, I will commit my every waking hour to the creation of the land of virtue of which you speak. I will devote myself to your cause, Master Zhuge Liang, Prime Minister, if I may call you that.
I am most grateful to you. Despite our most diligent preparations, our previous northern campaign ended in failure. A second such failure will make our land of benevolence an even more distant dream. This time, I propose that we combine our efforts with Wu in order to ensure that the northern campaign is successful.
While we do have an alliance in place with Wu, our relationship with them is not as it once was. I'm not sure they will be willing to do exactly as we ask.
They would most certainly be unwilling if the only benefit were to accrue to us. But on this occasion, the Northern campaign will be beneficial for both kingdoms. I am confident that I can convince them to cooperate.
Very well. If you say so, I am sure you can make it happen. But, Zhuge Liang, I want you to make me one promise. I am grateful that you are thinking of the good of the kingdom, but I also want you to think a little more of yourself. I am unable to help you myself, but you have Zheng Wei, Xingcai, and the others. You must allow them to share the burden.
Lord Liu-chan, I am not worthy of such words.
We have received a report from the front lines, Prime Minister. The Wei forces are said to be resisting stubbornly, and our men are struggling to make any headway. The battle has degenerated into something of a stalemate. This deadlock looks set to continue for the time being.
Sima Yi is a man of rare talent. He has seen my true intentions, and has engaged us in a long-term battle.
Your true intentions, my lord? What might those be?
We are away from home, Jianwei. We cannot afford for the battle to drag on. I will go to the front lines myself. It is the only way to resolve this situation.
My lord, you must not take such a risk. Please leave this to us. If anything were to happen to you.
Jiangwei, you are well aware that we are facing a powerful foe. They cannot be overcome by me sitting in safety and giving orders. Master Liu Bei and Master Guan Yu both fought bravely to the last on the front lines. I must follow the example they set.
Prime Minister. I understand.
Come, we must be off. We must bring victory to Shu. For the sake of Master Liu Bei's land of virtue and benevolence, I swear that we will bring an end to Wei here and now. Sima Yi will not be an easy man to overcome. All forces proceed with caution.
Leaving this place undefended is dangerous. I shall see to its defense.
They want to take the west and surround the Wuzhang plains. It seems like a lot of effort, but I guess we have to stop them.
Your plans to secure the west will not be so easily carried out. Here is where your life will be extinguished.
All right. I need everyone to defend this area.
The name is Sima Zhao. Not that you need to remember it or anything.
Shu can attack as often as it likes, but it is no match for my brilliance. In fact, they are unlikely to even survive this battle.
Capturing that base will weaken the enemy greatly. All units march!
Now, take defensive positions.
Capturing that base will weaken the enemy greatly! All units march!
Gather round!
I cannot believe that I am being pushed back like this. I shall withdraw for now, but I will not let it happen again.
Sima and Wei are gone. Finally, a land of benevolence. It is in our grasp.
My lord! What has happened? My lord!
As you can see, my father has taught me well.
Astounding job! You will be a valuable asset in battles to come. My own weak constitution has poured cold water over our victory. Did everyone make it safely out?
All of our allies have retreated safely to our main camp in accordance with your orders, my lord. Please do not worry yourself. You must rest. My lord, I cannot stand seeing you like this.
Since leaving the Hermitage, I have devoted every moment of my life to the realization of Master Liu Bei's grand ambition. For that noble cause, I have been prepared to make any sacrifice. As a result, I have caused great pain to so many people dear to me, none more so than you.
You have always been concerned with the lives of people in the here and now, my lord. Your negotiations with Wu and your pacification of Nanzhang were all to avoid unnecessary conflict. I defy anyone to say that anything you have done is wrong.
Yue Ying, those words are the most precious gift I could ever receive. After all, you are the one who has supported me most closely all the way.
My lord.
Yue Ying, can you do me one last favor? I would like all forces to retreat to Chengdu. We must regroup before attempting one more northern campaign. Could I ask you to call each officer to come and see me here once the preparations for the withdrawal are complete?
Of course, my lord. I will let the men know.
Yue Ying, I am more grateful to you than you could ever know. I could never have made it this far without your support. Master Liu Bei, I am a faithless vassal. You must forgive me for failing to fulfill the promise I made you.
How could Master Zhuge Liang?
What should we do? Are we supposed to continue to keep fighting somehow?
I see. No one ever considered that, did they? A battle without Master Zhuge Liang?
The Prime Minister carried on the will of Master Liu Bei and fought for a world without grief. Now, it's time that we carry on that dream.
I will fight! Liu Bei's dream must fulfill!
Yes. We must never give up on our father's dream.
We'll carry on this dream we've been entrusted with.
I see. Zhuge Liang?
The Prime Minister was concerned for the future of our land until the very last. The land of virtue which Master Liu Bei sought, he told me that he wanted those of us left behind to strive to make it a reality.
We have been entrusted with a great task. What do you intend to do now, Zheng Wei?
Naturally, I intend to defeat Wei. That is the dying wish of both the Prime Minister and Master Liu Bei, and it is my fervent desire as well.
I am sure that you will bring that desire to fruition. But I want you to promise me you will not forget one thing. The land, which Father and Zhuge Liang dreamed of, was one free from sorrow. That was their true wish.
I understand. Together, we will build a land of virtue and benevolence.
My brothers have all gone. I feel like we're losing more and more precious allies all the time.
Yes, my family is all but gone as well.
It's not so easy being left behind. But I'm all right. I've still got all of you.
Yes, we must not be downhearted.